Buses, your local bus company serving your football team. Buses run every 10 minutes. Avoid the traffic. Don't get stuck in the delay. Get Ipswich buses today. A single from only £1.20, a return from only £2. Find out more information at www.ipswichbuses.co.uk. Ipswich Buses, proud to partner with Talk in Town. Hello again, my friends, and you are my friends, and welcome to your halftime 10 minutes. I am the Gov. I'm joined by the two wonderful contributors in just a moment. Before we bring them in to have their 10-minute halftime say, let's get yours. Mike D, this is Groundhog Day. He does like Selena in the number 8, though. Norman, Groundhog Day. Thompson not having a good game. Selena started brightly, but has faded. Chris Boyd, deja vu, anyone? Matt Stannard, we have to do better. McKenna, please find the players if they hold on to the ball. We move it too slowly or try and overplay. When we move it quickly, we look dangerous. Norman Greenwald, teams around us seem to be scoring for fun. Mike the Fisherman, utter tripe. Pretty football with no final third. Rob Holmes, Portsmouth, Plymouth, Bolton, Oxford, Wickham, all winning at half time. We must win today. And Mike D says, I'll say it again. We don't know what to do when we get to the 18-yard box. Positive so far, as you can tell at home. Mike the Fisherman, how the hell Pickett started in front of Norwood is beyond me. Lee Anderson, agree, Mike. Slade does look good in there, but the game is following the same path as the previous two. We just need to find that first goal. Ben, Coxey, the fans at home, as you can probably sense the frustration coming through the words, the screen. Ben, how have you seen, heard, thought about that first 45?
I think the Fisherman summed it up absolutely beautifully. Very, very pretty football, the best I've seen in years. It's beautiful to watch. As soon as we get within 12 yards of the goal, it's like everyone's brain stopped working. Shame, because you can see the work they're doing on the training pitch. But to me, the strikers, I mean, it's much for much. You can flip them in the air and whatever two land first, that's who you start. Because quite frankly, on current form, they're always useless as each other. Okay, Jackson had one game, but for me, he owed us that because he's been done nothing for 2.5 years. But, it's been more recent than the others. So you start him. And I think his pace has actually worked quite well on the way, especially kind of coming in on that left. Pretty without the final product. Agree, Mike?
Pretty about the final product. Coxey, how have you seen that first half?
Yeah, again, I think I'll just say ditto to what's already been said, really. It's Groundhog Day, it's the same thing. It's lovely to watch, the build-up play. You can watch that all day, but, we're a team of jigsaws. We're falling apart in the box there, aren't we? Nothing's happening at all.
Team of jigsaws.
Yeah, but Piggott should have probably had his two best chances he's had for a long while, or two, possibly even more, but... No, he didn't take them. I'm not going to get on his thing. Selena, I thought, was doing all right in that number 8 role, as people are saying. I thought he seemed to look his best, but he then faded. And the same with Burns. He was getting a lot of the play, a lot of the ball, possibly should have scored earlier on. But again, has faded as the half went on.
Okay. I think what the game reminds me of, before a match and you watch them do a little practice drill on the pitch. It's where 5 versus 5 and they pass it round each other and there's no goal on that practice pitch. That's exactly what this is, but on the full-size pitch. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Slick, slick, slick. Beautiful. Stop. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Slick, slick, slick. Incredible, lovely, decisive. Stop.
Yeah.
For 3 games in a row now.
I will stress it is only half time. It is
yeah.
Only halfway through the journey of a game. We will see where it takes us. But as always, you can't have a good player without a bad one. You can't have a bad one without a good one. You can't have good times without bad, and you can't know what scoring feels like for fun without going through periods of not being able to score a goal. So,
very true.
I know. My highlight was my Subway. I'm going to be honest. It was absolutely delightful. Thank you ever so much for the people that helped me get it. It was beautiful. And the white chocolate chip cookie, sublime. But the football. Who's played well in that first 45 then? One player each that played well for yourself. Before I ask you, I'll give you more time to think on that one. McSauceman, a new name in the chat. Love to see new names. Slick until after the third pass, the ball just gets stuck in the pitch and given away. Yes, I have heard from Cruncher it's more like a sandpit. Chris Boyd. McKenna and Pert must be wondering what they have to do. Every week they set the team up perfectly, but don't have the players execute the plan. Josh Russell would love Piggott to score and shut you up, Fisherman. I thought Piggott, from what I can ascertain, has held the ball up fairly decently and brought in Chaplin, Selena, and Jackson really well, from what I can ascertain. No one appeals, says John Warren. I mean, it was for a penalty on through a corner. Right, who's played well? Let's go for you, Coxie, first. Which one player from the town lineup has played well in that first 45?
As Ben beautifully said, that training drill sort of sums it up, really. I think it's a bit hard to pick one who's been above. There hasn't been anybody really above.
That's why you're sat here and not in the chat.
That's
but a hard decision is to be made.
The hard decision. Okay, so I will be controversial and say Piggott, other than not scoring, he's done a little. There was a wee header. He sort of flicked it back and gave away a corner, but lucky enough, that's all he gets. So yes, I'm going to slightly say Piggott.
Joe Piggott, that's fine. This platform does controversial, so you're fitting in well. Joe Piggott for Bricktop. Milk Tray?
I am going to support you on that and say I thought Joe Piggott, for his role, has done very well.
2 for 2.
I thought his hold-up play was good.
2 votes for the pig, love it.
I think he's complementing Jackson very well. I will say he's had a very good half. Not a great half. Just caption that, please. And, good, not great. Good, not great. He's had a good half. And you can't ask for much more than a striker. And he hit the post at the end. It's a shame it goes left or right. But for the role he's meant to play, he's done okay.
Okay, I like that. We've got a Chaplin nomination from Ipswich Jules. Chaplin for me is man of the half. I like that. Man of the half. I might use that in future shows. Your man of the half. That's a good one. Selena always looking to pass forward from Mike D. Paul Copeland says Chaplin and Selena need to step up and take the game by the scruff of the neck. Mike the Fisherman, Chapper and Morsey being both okay. So Morsey, Chaplin, Piggott from both of you guys. Who hasn't had, the greatest of first 45s? Because you can't have good without knowing what bad looks like. Bricktop, no, I'll come to you first, actually, Ben. Who hasn't had the greatest of 45s?
It's got to be Thompson, isn't it? I don't really think I haven't noticed him do anything, and I'm not sure whether he kind of that knock he got on his knee or his calf, wherever it was, just slowed him down. But I think purely because I haven't noticed him, I haven't seen him do a lot. So it probably by analysis of omission rather than the fact he's done particularly badly. But I just haven't seen enough of him this game. Don't know he's there. Yeah.
Dominic Thompson obviously had a throw in, Ben, that was almost a hospital throw to Sam Morsey, I ascertain. Which allowed them to counter attack us. And you do feel if they are going to grab a goal, Fleetwood, no disrespect to them, it's going to be on that counter, isn't it?
Is that to me?
Ben, yeah.
So yes, I do, and I think it will come from a mistake. They've got I don't think they've got anything in the attacking that we haven't given them yet. But that was if we're going to have a sucker punch goal like we did last game, it will be something like that. So don't know. But Thompson, he's. I don't think you'll see him second half.
In good news for Ipswich Town, Downs has an assist, and Sky Sports are purring over him. I do believe we had a healthy sell-on clause, I believe. So Flynn. You keep playing, son.
I was going to say, why is that good news for us? But okay, if there's sell-on clause, cool, we'll have it.
You keep playing, Flynn. You keep playing. Make it rain for us in the summer, and we can bring somebody else in who's going to do just as good as Whizburns on the
pay for a striker for us. Absolutely right.
Absolutely. Coxie, who hasn't had the game of the half for you?
I was going to say Thompson, but I will say Backinson. Again, it's the same reason as Milk Tray.
Hang on. Backinson?
Yeah.
He ain't playing.
Oh, so he's having a shit game then. I wonder why I heard him.
I know the commentators on the radio don't like to paint the full picture sometimes, but even I know.
He's having that's why he's not. I ain't heard him then. Oops. Okay.
I'm going to clip this. This is the end of the year blooper.
Oh dear. That's right. There we go. Yeah,
he's not played well. Tyrese Atkinson.
That's my clip. That's my clip right there.
I mean, there's scapegoats, and then there's scapegoats.
That's why I haven't heard him. See, there's logic there.
Technically, you're right.
Try
Yeah,
again.
technically, I'm right. Thank you. Yeah.
Try again. Who hasn't played well in the first 40?
Yeah,
He's done fuck all this half, to be fair.
He's done. Yeah, he's done fuck all. What's up with
The
you?
way he's warmed up in that, the way he's warmed up in that corner flag, fucking useless. Get him off. Try again, Peter.
Yeah, I will. So do. Yeah, it's Thompson. He was, a bloody throw. He done. And he is playing. So before you started playing.
I was just going to say, you've only got with Dominic Thompson because you know he's playing, because Ben went for Dominic Thompson. So you know it's safe ground. Otherwise, you would be going...
Am I that predictable?
Do you know what? That's probably been the highlight of the last hour.
What's that bit on Sky Sport? What's his name?
Cammy.
Someone gets sent off. He goes, "Is he? I thought you got subbed off."
That's it.
What was that? I was on Sky Sports. Yeah, that's brilliant. Mark that for the end of the
Lots
season.
of love in the chat. You've got Lee Anderson saying, Backinson, Coxie, Yara, Jigsaw in the box. Pete saying, Backinson with lots of laughy emojis. Backinson's having a worldie, says Norman. They love it.
There's always somebody else to disagree with. Look.
To be fair, Backinson hasn't given any balls away. He's been, you're right on one.
On the positive note, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a full retention rate of brilliancy. Bond's been shit, says John Warren. This could run and run. Right, we're back at full time, where it's the fans' react show. You'll be pleased to hear after that blooper. The fans, you guys in the chat, you can come on the show and have your say. These two will listen. They'll offer their insights. Coxie's insights may be wrong, but they'll do their best. You can join us at full time as well.
I'm going to check out what team comes out in the second half.
Well, the lads are out now, so hopefully the next time I see you two beautiful people, we'll have 3 points in the bank. See you at full time.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now.